Hey everyone, hope your day is going well. You're back with another reaction, and we're gonna listen to Pet Shop Boys Always on My Mind. And this was recommended a few times on Pet Shop Boys reactions that I've done, and also I reacted to Willie Nelson's version of Always on My Mind. And I wanted to check this out. I believe I saw that they also, or they made a movie. It couldn't happen here. Maybe it was featured in that film as well. I heard it was a surrealistic film. I don't know what it's about, but maybe I should check it out. If you recommend it, let's have a listen. I believe this is footage from the movie, if I'm not mistaken.
I smell youth. Vintage youth.
Where are you from?
Yes, where are you from?
I'm glad you asked me twice. You see, I'm a bilingual. I'm a bilingual illiterate. I can't read in two languages.
Do you want a drink?
No, thank you, that's very nice. Now, I'll get the waiter. Oh, I love the reading.
Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could. Little things I should have said and done, I never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. You were always on my mind. 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 You were always on my mind.
Where are you going?
I'm going there. But I like it here, wherever it is.
Maybe I didn't
Nice.
treat you quite as good as I should. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could. Maybe I didn't hold you
I'm getting out. You are no longer here. Go! 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 You went away. It should make me feel better. I don't know how I'm going to get through.
Wow. What's the name of this actor? He looks familiar. He's great. He's really great. In terms of, there was dramatic elements and comedic elements, his timing on the words, moving his shoulders without moving his head. How do you, he was popping and locking back there. One of the reasons I could never be a cab driver. I just don't. Every time that door opens, somebody comes in, a stranger. I would just be, look, grabbing onto something, maybe to, maybe it's because I had an uncle who was a cab driver and they robbed him and banged him with a hammer, banged his skull in. Sorry for that image, but it's true. And I know some of my subscribers are Lyft drivers and stuff, and they tell me stories. Very interesting. All right, back to the song. I was captured by this. I mean, my attention was totally zoned in on the music, on Neil's voice, which is a very soft, almost unreal quality to it, which adds almost to the psychedelic, absurdist, elements we have in the video, which I thought it was, an excerpt of that film I was talking about. I'm not sure if it is. I could totally be wrong. And real fans will tell me if I am. But it's very, very creative. And the pace, of course, is very different than if you're going to other versions of it. Which I kind of, I like it because it's different, right? But the message is the same and it's not the same at the same time, which, I mean, it's kind of like what the video is like, these opposites that we're getting, like, oh, I'm a bilingual, illiterate, we're so contradictive all the time. And he said, oh, you went away, I should feel better. And it so ties into you were always on my mind, whatever it is, if it's a person, which is, I mean, the original message, but sometimes we have these obtrusive, obsessive thoughts, and or even if it's a partner, we think, oh, we're not doing too well, and you are gone. Shouldn't that make us feel better, if we separate? But it really doesn't. You kind of have to have some time to get over that. That's what I felt during this video. But it was really an interesting video with a lot of different scenes in it. The music, the pace of it, that I like that because I'm a big fan of electronic music and techno and house music and deep house and all of that. It reminds me of that, that fast percussion, that beat. I like that a lot. But the overarching vocals is really what drew me in. Very ethereal, almost hypnotic, and there's this, meditative and, like I said, psychedelic quality to it. Yeah, at that beginning is just fantastic. I love that intro. I need to see that again.
I smell youth. Vintage youth.
Oh,
Where are
yeah.
you from?
Yes, where are you from?
I'm glad you asked me twice. You see, I'm a bilingual. I'm a bilingual illiterate. I can't read in two languages.
Want a drink?
I love this.
No, thank you, that's very nice. Now, I'll get the waiter. Oh, I love the reading.
Yeah, I love this. I need to know the name of this actor. How can I find this? Come on. Actor, Pet Shop Boys, always on my mind. I mean, Josh Ackland? Josh Ackland, okay. Oh, he passed away in 2023. Born in 1928. And he looks so familiar. BAFTA award. Okay. Check the filmography here. Lethal Weapon 2. All right. Great Expectation. Okay. 1974 version. Okay. The Mighty Ducks. I just rewatched this. I showed this to my daughter because that was a movie I used to watch. Nowhere to Run. He's in that. That's the Van Damme movie, right? Oh, 93. Oh, so come on. I knew I recognized him from somewhere. I've seen him in multiple things. Okay. Well, you guys probably already knew all of this. But I had to know. Joss Ackland, veteran British actor. Really, I loved this part. That was great. That performance alone was worth the price of admission for me. I love that type of stuff. Thank you for recommending it. Great version. And I hope to check out more versions of this song. And if you have any other recommendations, let me know. Hope to see you there. Goodbye. Yes, the reaction is over, but yes, I'm also still here. And yes, this is a promotion for my Patreon. A lot of people that join my Patreon, they always tell me, I didn't know that you had one. You should promote it more. And I say, yeah, I know. I don't do that too often. And I was thinking about, adding a little plug, before the reaction, but then the intro becomes 2-3 minutes and people that are totally not interested gonna have to sit through that or skip ahead. And I don't really like to do that. So I'll make this video, add it on to the end of the video. And if you made it that far, you can watch this part. And if you're not interested, you can just click off, right? Usually, most people don't even watch a reaction till it's fully over. So if you made it this far, you might like my reactions or my style or what I have to say at the end of a reaction or how I dive into lyrics. And that's what I've been doing on the Patreon, especially the second tier. The first tier is general support and access to the request queue when it's open, and also the occasional video. On the second tier, I do album deep dives, the blocked reactions, the watermark free reactions, and we've been doing some great albums. You might see some on the screen right now. And yeah, it's been amazing, and the support has been tremendous, helping to keep the lights on, because that's really a big part of the channel and how I'm able to do it, every day and devote so much time to it. It's been amazing. Hope to explore many more albums and artists. And if you're interested, the link to the Patreon is in the description and in the pinned comment of this video. And yeah, it's been a great community. It's a rare find to have so many great people on the internet. It's pretty small still, but so many kindred spirits, so many great discussions we're having over there. It's been a great joy as well. It's been a help, financially, of course, but it's also been great to connect with so many like-minded people and have some discussions about music and discover some cool stuff. It's really great. So if you're interested, go over there. Happy to have you. It's not a lifelong commitment either, of course. You can just watch the reactions, dip out whenever you want. No worries at all about that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know this way. Thank you so much for all your support. And, even if you can't support the Patreon, a like on the video, subscribing on YouTube, that's all free and it takes a second, and it really does help out. So yeah, thank you for everything, and I hope to see you in another video. Goodbye.